Welcome to the Eagleson Automotive Truck Series here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for race 2 of round 1 of the Eagleson Automotive Truck Series playoffs. We are joined by, as always, our broadcaster, Mr. GT Park.
What's up, everybody?
Mr. Joe Francois.
What's up?
You got Mr. Matthew Coker, Mr. Eagleson Automotive himself.
Happy race day.
You got Mr. James Cato.
They finally call a penalty on Kentucky. Took the fourth quarter.
There you go. And we are joined by our in-race official, Mr. Chris Webb.
Hello, everybody.
Thanks for coming out. Hopefully enjoy a good race here, and let's get it. So you can clinch their way into the playoffs. Or into the round of 10, that is.
For whatever reason, I had to disable the chat on the screen, so I'll just have to keep an eye on it in the actual YouTube window.
10-4, I'll make sure I pull it up as well.
My chat.
You're good.
Thank you.
Pull this thing off here. Makes a couple little adjustments. Should be good to go.
I didn't mean to necessarily make it wide open when I set this track up, but
It's going to get loose when you get other trucks around you.
yeah.
I hope so.
And it's sunrise, so it should be getting warmer the whole time, too.
About after 10 laps, them tires start falling off.
Hit the ground.
I wish I remembered what they had in the officials back when they were here in March, because that was a really fun setup. You could go wide open for about 2 laps, maybe 3, and then you had to start lifting, and then it'd get loose towards the end.
Go ahead and load, David.
I wound up getting a win in the very last race of the C officials.
Hey, thanks for teaching Ray how to run Texas. Seriously, that helped me a lot.
Guys, by the way, if we were to go for a full green flag run, you can get 46 laps of fuel out of a full tank of gas.
Won't happen.
Maybe we ought to.
According to my
We
fuel
generally
tank.
want to assure a green flag stop at some point, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we try to.
It might make more sense to do the stages 20, 20, and the last stage be 60.
In like 20, then 40, then the last 60.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
That sounds good.
Have we? We haven't announced them yet, have we?
No.
Okay. Good.
That's my run.
That's a good audible right there. Good audible.
Because it just occurred to me, if we stop at lap 50 and then have pacing laps, then we'll restart at like 55, and you can probably make it from there.
Yeah.
Hope everyone's having a good night. The stages tonight are going to be 20 laps and 40 laps. Remember, you cannot pass or switch lanes before the start-finish line on starts or restarts. First a warning, then a tail end, and then a black flag.
And then death.
Shouldn't it be warning and then black flag? Because you really can't go to the tail end unless you have a restart. Unless you just tell them, hey, go to the end of the field.
But
What-
if it's under green conditions, you got a point.
No, that is true. Yeah, we'll give a warning for the first one, and then a black flag.
Sure, get all my peeps muted.
Self-destruct.
Is it bad when you can't read your own handwriting?
A
would
little
say
bit.
yes.
Are you going to be taking pictures of the standings at the stage ends?
Yes.
Okay, good. That means I won't have to. I did have my camera ready. I'm going to try to get these points out sooner than I did last time.
Yeah, I can't believe I missed that last week when all that drama happened. Wish I could have helped a little bit, I think.
Not a big deal.
Alright, I also warned Hudson as well because he was having some issues out of Hudson.
I think he was just playing around a little too much.
Inside. Go inside. Go inside.
Hey, Nick Lively, you got a call?
Inside quarter.
I didn't think it came across.
No, I didn't see it pop up.
I didn't see it come across again.
I don't know, man. It's hard for me to take seriously a guy that claims a 22-point loss was the ref's fault.
30.871.
Which one are you talking about?
Bama?
Oh, no. That wasn't the refs' fault. I mean, the refs didn't help any, but that is Jerry Garantano's fault.
Left it wide open for me, man. I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
Which, in all fans' defense, there were some mighty questionable things that the refs did.
Dude, that game was horrible. There's been a lot of questionable in this game.
Y'all remember Deflategate, right?
Yeah. Do you even know what it was about?
Yeah, I mean, I understand
game
people
was
don't
it?
like it.
You're talking about my team here. What game was it?
Colts versus the Patriots, and the Patriots won like 30
We
or
got
40 to
14 people
7.
here today.
The funny thing is, the Deflategate happened at halftime, and the Patriots didn't even score any other points, I think, until the second half.
Yep.
Correct.
Really?
So,
Yeah,
even if it was intentional, it sure didn't help.
Nope.
They had done let off the gas. I mean, they were up like literally like 35 to 14 or something like that.
That was.
point.
That was.
Thinking you can't blame 2 or 3 psi below
No.
standard on a 30-point loss.
What is he doing? Oh, this is gonna be intercepted. I can already tell.
Well, the commissioner's got something out against the Patriots. So, yeah.
Well,
Well, everything's judged by narrative and not facts anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's all assumptions. You're guilty on assumptions anymore.
oh my gosh.
What happened?
Here comes roughing the passer, so they say. I haven't seen the replay, but
I wish they'd get a little more consistent with their targeting calls, because they waved one off earlier, then they've had some stupid ones that they didn't wave off too, so
30.8.
my thing was if they were going to call targeting on that, they should have called it on Alontae Taylor and Bowden Jr. because they both lowered their helmets.
I don't think you can get called on it on offense.
Yeah, you can. I've seen it. I think it happened to a Tennessee player last week.
God bless. Look at
Like,
them
it
times.
don't happen often. Though.
Look at those times. God.
What about them?
And around.
354, 355, 356, 358.
On my screen, it's showing me and Low have the exact same time.
Messed that up.
It doesn't matter though, even if Kentucky scores here, they'll find a way to Kentucky it up.
More than likely. Like I was telling you a couple weeks ago, it's like Tennessee is what Florida is to Kentucky. I think that's right.
We, as bad as we played this year, and we were a missed field goal away from beating Florida.
Oh, they pulled the Bears.
What you think of this? It should have been a 3 or 4 game win streak against Florida at that point too.
Yeah, because they should have won the year before they actually finally won.
Yep. Which Kentucky's only beat Tennessee twice in my lifetime. They won like Tennessee's won like 32 out of the last 34 or something like that.
So, changing the subject real quick, I'm going to see something. Who makes Sierra Mist? Pepsi.
I think
Why
it's
do they
Coke.
make
Yeah, Pepsi.
Pepsi makes Sierra Mist?
No, Cake Sprite. They make Sprite.
They
It's
also
Sprite.
make
Might be-
7 Up. Why do they make two products that are almost
No,
identical?
7 Up is
7
made
Up
by
is
Dr. Pepper.
itself.
Mm.
7 Up's itself.
Just to be
Oh, I thought-
7
clear,
Up
thought
and
7
Dr.
Up
Pepper, same company.
just to be clear, you said that the stages
Okay,
were
that makes sense then.
25, 50, and then to the
They
end,
just
right?
decided to get it
Oh,
on the game.
I'm thinking it's RC Cola.
No, sir, it's 20,
Next
40,
year.
and 60 to finish.
RC makes 7 Up. Dr. Pepper's owned by
10-4,
its
thank
own
you.
company, but it's just distributed by different
You really need that
companies throughout
second
the
lap to do
different
something.
parts of the country. But RC owns Snapple and
Do they still even...
Chris, is that your lap?
It sure is. The one with my name beside it.
I didn't know if you, I thought you were like,
You're telling
your first
Hudson?
lap and you had
Oh,
another
no,
lap
run
to
down.
go.
Okay.
Jeremy Strickland's in the house. Howdy,
Nope.
Jeremy.
What's up,
I
Jeremy?
missed my first lap on.
Thanks for tuning in, man.
Well, top 10 are all in with 0.2 seconds, so this should be fun.
Matt, what's
A tie for the pole. So.
does your scoreboard show a little more detail than the iRacing scoreboard?
Just 354 versus your 35 or versus low 355.
I show 354 for both.
Yeah, it shows 354 on mine too. Maybe yours is more accurate. Maybe iRacing rounds up from the.
Well, this is caps that I was
Radios
that
one
I was
more time,
basing.
1, 2, 3. Do you have digital or no? No, sir, we do not.
Was that a punt or was that a turnover on downs again?
Earl, have you have digital or no? Negative, not for the race.
You too, man.
Roger.
Yeah,
Thank you,
pass,
Jeremy.
Nice lap.
pass
Joe.
incomplete, so turnover on downs. At least they went for it.
All right, once again, thanks for coming out to Eagleson Automotive Trucks Series here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, race 2 of the round 1. We're going to see who can lock themselves into the next round. Thanks for coming out, and let's have a good, clean, strong race. Appreciate you.
I think this says something about how good this league is. The strength of field is a 2.1 thousand, and that's about 0.5 higher than almost all of the top splits. So I think that says something about this league.
2103 SOF.
Strickland, my day was pretty good, other
There's a
than I
lot
had to
of,
work.
frequent top splits that are like 4,000 strength of field.
Yeah.
yeah.
Most of the C class
Coker laughed at me the other day.
1.7 a top split.
I was
Jesse,
mad.
The top split doesn't
Jesse
matter
had a
what class you're
meltdown.
in. It's just
It was
matters
great
what
to
iRating
witness.
you
I'm
want.
glad I was there to witness it and the only one.
I think I know what he's talking about. There's this guy
race is that?
that done a study over all the different series, and he just averaged out like the average strength of field for each split and stuff like that. That might be where he's getting that number from.
I pulled
Because something on there that like the average strength of field for the top split and the C fixed was like 20 something.
I think
We're
it's
going to
higher
restart
than
behind
that,
the
man.
85.
It's just I seen some YouTube video that had something like that.
Well, you got to figure for C class they run a race every hour, and the top
Yeah.
split at
I
8
just feel like,
a.m.
especially
might
now,
be
there's a lot of guys that
1700.
have gotten up there and on rating.
Yeah.
There's a lot more competitors in top splits nowadays.
Because there's a guy that
There's a lot
streams
more
every morning
competitors
from like
everywhere,
8
for
to
real.
11, and he races, and the first couple races he's usually in the top split, and he's got like a 1700 I rating.
Coker, you in Discord still?
Yeah.
Strickland,
Alright.
who's your pick the click here, as the aces say?
I picked the track.
I'm interested to see how Chris Worrell does coming
Oh, sorry
from
about
where
that.
he's
I
starting
had
at.
to close my Discord out.
Double check those belts, bud.
He's
I
still
can
whirl. He'll
figure
be
it
in the
out.
lead in
Blinking
5
pretty bad
laps.
there, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fixed it. We're good.
Or second, probably.
Face car's off. You ready? Green flag.
Yeah, sorry about that. I got pulled into a Discord call.
Now, wouldn't that be switching lanes before the start-finish line?
Yeah.
Who?
The leader.
What?
Was
Really?
it the leader?
The leader did it as well.
I just went to the inside.
It's tough to call on the leader.
You can
Yeah.
throw warnings out there.
Well, I mean, he went down to the apron, right?
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
changing lanes, is it? You're still on the
That's
bottom.
That's correct. That's why I was gonna say it's tough to call, but he did technically switch lanes. Alright, let me take a quick look at this replay here.
Giving it to you, Kato.
.427 outside. Still out there. Still out there. It's a quarter. Still there. Still there at door. .528. Still out there. Still there at your door.
Nick Labley, please make sure you stay in line on the starts. This is your warning.
Clear. Inside. Clear low. 30.497. You're doing awesome.
I swear it wasn't my fault.
What? Curious, what happens if you car in front of you backed out to turn off their Discord to go slower than the rest of the pack? I get run over or move to the right path?
You stay behind them until you pass the start-finish line. But no, I did see that. I reviewed it. It was close. That's why it's just a warning here. Just be careful.
30.599.
Yeah, because I missed a shift on that restart, so I figured they were going to go around me. That's why I moved down.
Kentucky just recovered a fumble.
So if I saw it on the start,
Still inside.
my head to stay behind me.
Still there. Inside.
I
Inside
ain't trying to
only.
be a dick, dude. I mean, my God.
30.748.
He is asking though.
Clear
Nick was
low.
asking if he stalls it on the start, do they have to stay behind you?
Outside.
Yeah, I'll answer here in a second when I feel like it.
Still there. Clear.
Are we supposed to go on the green on the
On
first
the-
start, or does it
Yep.
not matter?
Initial.
Just initial.
Just initial.
On the initial start, you are supposed to go on green.
Oh,
And
damn.
Nick, if someone misses a gear, does something crazy like that, there's a huge amount of speed difference. Obviously, we won't call that, but like I said, it's just a warning. Just be careful.
You know what? I forgot that rule. I'm pitting here.
What?
I didn't go on green. I forgot it was the initial start, so I'm pitting.
Y'all good, Drew?
30.6.
I forgot that rule. I forgot we
Good, I'm
were supposed to wait till green on the initial, so I'm pitting.
That's integrity right there.
Oh, dude, you didn't have to do that, man.
Integrity, man. Doesn't grow on trees.
You're a stand-up dude there.
Well, I hope you
Neither
know
does
that's not
driving
what I was
skill.
asking. I mean, it made me think of it, but I wasn't trying to call you out. I just wanted to make sure, you know, next race if I get a pole or something, if I'm doing it right or wrong.
30.681.
Yeah, they still have Lucky Dog. Unless I purposely fall back and get lapped. I wonder.
Pull the old Bubba Wallace.
3, 4.
Once I got fresh tires, I'll be catching you in the meantime, and if you don't do it quick enough, then I'll pass you again.
Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall.
We were talking about some things in sports that irritate me. Like, I think in basketball it should be a technical foul if you get caught on camera flopping.
I agree.
And I think what they were doing in that Notre Dame Georgia game where they were faking all those injuries so that you couldn't run a hurry up, I think that was BS.
I had one of the announcers a couple weeks ago. He's like, man, I don't care if they're just winded. We need to take injury serious. If they're
Injuries,
doing it
sure.
just to stop the clock, then it's fine with me. And I'm like, no, if they're not hurt, then no.
What is flopping? Is that where they stand in front of the guy and just pretend, let him hit him? and
No,
pretend to
it's
fall
when they
down or something?
pretend like they got hit when they didn't, and you can trick the referee into calling a foul.
Yeah, you just fly backwards on your butt.
31.136.
Well, that's
There
sort
was-
of what I was saying. It's just, I see a lot of guys, whenever I go to the Aces games with my dad, I would see a lot of guys just run in place, just kind of stand in front of the guy, not even try to block the shot, just stand there and in his way and try to make it look like he got knocked down or something.
And I did write that down to announce the initial start on green and on my notepad to announce before races as well from now on.
Inside. Still inside. Still there. Still inside. Still there.
13, 20, 14 year old.
31.243. Quarter clear.
Eric Whiting and Chronic, what's up, fellas?
31.
I'm trying to look over at the chat.
1.
Pretty good battle here for the last stage point.
Yeah, not really.
31.214.
Been having to battle backs ever since. Somebody cost me 3 spots.
Outside.
Who was that?
Still there.
Not you.
Oh, yeah, I think I seen who it was.
Still there. 31.
Me and my truck ain't getting along tonight.
I didn't run any practice last time because he wasn't game. I didn't even qualify. Turn my mic off.
.461.
I gotta teach my dad to be more aggressive. Buddy.
Thanks for letting me by, if you did anyway.
Yeah, he's kind of pussyfooting it around that other car.
He's scared to wreck people. Like he's scared, you know, to race them hard. And
I was that way for a long time.
31.2.
I was too. I still am to a point.
I don't give a shit.
Caution's gonna come out when Cato.
I mean,
crosses the start finish.
what I mean by that is I try to race everybody as clean as I can, except Joe Francis. But if it happens, then I didn't mean to.
Ooh, Cato.
Did it show sparks on your side?
Caution. Caution.
Oh man, I forgot about stages. That was getting good.
Close. Pit road's closed. Alright, we need
That
to
is the end of stage 1. Good job,
I
boys.
didn't know which way Richard was going.
Good run, Jane.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Very well.
You guys scare me. I thought I about ran into you. I was trying to look at the salmon.
Eyes forward, sir. Eyes forward.
Pace car off too.
Open.
Oh man, this Mountain Dew ain't opening.
There's another stage at 40, I'm guessing, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm not pitting, Jesse. You can get closer.
No, I'm good. I don't want to risk it. I'm just trying to survive. My truck is not where I need it to be.
Well, it's a fixed setup, so I'm not sure what to do about that.
Steering ratio. I messed it up.
I thought about changing to a lower one, but I thought that might burn my tires up.
4, 3.
I actually went higher trying to save tires, but
1.
it ain't gonna help in these
Too far forward,
you know,
back it
little
up.
stages.
All right, stop right there. Perfect.
Maybe in the long run.
That was very interesting.
Pit road speed.
They told me too far forward, then started the pit stop.
You know,
I
mine's
did
been
do
on
that.
that too.
That's what you call lucky.
Can y'all still hear me? Alright, 10-4.
Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I had to exit Discord. That's where I went and adjusted my volume mixer.
I thought you weren't pitting, Joe.
What do you mean?
You said I'm not pitting.
It's not open. It's not open for me until this time around.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Did you get the lucky dog?
Yeah. I'm back on lead lap now.
Alright, 10-4.
I'm pitting this time. You're probably gonna get 2 to go, and I'm gonna pit this time.
Yeah. What's up, Richard Lakawa?
Not much, Mr. Jesse. How are you?
Pretty good, sir. Pretty good, sir. Thanks for asking. Hope all's well over there.
Hey, Jesse, you gonna be on for a while after this race? I'm gonna make those files you sent me.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, I was
You don't
needing
want those.
I wanna. Yeah, I want those.
Just
Yeah,
ask.
I'm gonna make like 4 or 5 of them for you to try.
That's a solid copy.
Just ask James and Matt.
Hey, if somebody else has like my same wheel and I want to send them one of those, do I just like copy it, send it to them?
Don't
Go
think
down
it
how
Yeah,
works.
you
map
can
it,
send it to them. I mean, it'd probably be better to run it, you know, specifically on that wheel. It's gonna be a little bit different, but not much. If you all send me that file again, I mean, I got the template. I've been making like 5 different files, different strengths. It's easy.
What are y'all talking
I
about?
just drag the numbers over. And
He
it
maps
makes
your
it,
wheel for you.
What does that do?
Dude, I really love that
It sets
one.
the wheel up
that
just
you
for
talked
your
about,
individual wheel.
making it a little bit
Hmm.
tighter on the straightaway. I'm loving it.
What are you making exactly?
Opened up a can of
Supposed to be
worms,
back
boys.
fast.
Start charging
It
loudly.
makes
Start
the
charging.
horses a little bit
Yeah.
more linear. That way they don't bounce all over the place.
Be one to go. Get yourself something to drink.
Yeah, you had to take 2 tires or something.
We got what kind of wheel?
It looks like you're going to be on the inside,
Really
I
works
think.
with like gear-driven wheels the best. Like really good wheels, you're not really gonna notice. Like I made Joe one, he probably didn't really notice much. I mean,
Joe, did you notice much?
Yeah, I'm looking at getting a new wheel for Christmas.
A little bit. I
thinking
feel like I can
maybe
catch it a
one
little bit
that I
better if it
can
goes around.
Take the steering wheel off of and
Not like an amazing difference.
Kato,
I
why
can
is this
catch
game
it
not
a lot better.
happening? I
got
mean,
a
there's like 2
P29.
timeouts 5
I'll
seconds
post
apart.
a bunch of the ones that I have.
I don't know.
Posted in the Discord.
I can't follow the
Brad,
game
all you
because
gotta
it's
do
on
is get a
television in the other
document,
room,
put
but
an
I've
iRacing
got the
folder, drop it in
ESPN
there.
scoreboard pulled up, and every time I look, like nothing's
And-
happening.
Do you know what type of wheel Outlaw has?
I know Kentucky's threatening.
What if you have a 3D printer?
Yeah,
or
it's like
something?
something in goal, I think.
Henry Toe had just done something
Are
good.
you making something on a 3D printer?
No, he's making like wheel maps, like so the force feedback isn't just as crazy as it
Gonna be
is on
dogfight,
regular
man. Gonna be
iRacing.
dogfight on these
They
restarts.
gotta score a touchdown.
It's like a program that's specifically designed for the wheel you're using, and you
Fourth
put it
and
in
goal.
files, and it
Here's the
improves
game.
how it feels.
All right, man, do your thing. Be ready. Ready, green flag.
Bowden's lining up slot receiver.
Missed the shift. Going
1
on.
minute 26.4. 2, 7. 2 wide outside. Still
Option.
there.
Bowden keeps it,
1 outside.
and he stopped. Tennessee wins.
Yeah, I knew that would happen.
David Hudson, this is your warning for switching lanes before the start finish.
Still outside.
Who dat?
That's
Still there. Still there.
Daniel
You're outside if you want it.
Ooh. That was close.
they're getting jumbled up here, Joe.
Alright.
33.335.
So if you want to go around, you just tell me where, and I'll let you go.
Man, I'm surprised they was able to hold on. Tennessee defense playing a lot better lately, but they haven't let Kentucky score since the first quarter, so
When you've got a one-dimensional offense.
and that second touchdown was because of the Tennessee mistake.
David, you were fine to go, but you cannot switch lanes behind him until you cross start finish. No switching lanes.
We got some blocking going on up here.
Ooh.
Did that catch you off?
Here, pretty close.
That is a Joe Francis phrase right there.
You didn't
Ooh.
cut him off. You just sliced him open.
4.
Trying to figure out where Lawless came from.
The back.
He came from where he was at.
Wherever you go, there you are.
Keep it up, bro. He's gonna get
Well, 2 tires is not the way to go.
Tight, loose.
30.491.
Just no speed.
Outside.
Well, at least he's done it
Still
early.
out there. All clear, my man.
Lively and whirler.
Going after it.
Yeah, pretty good.
Good
back,
job.
back.
Caution.
Stay up there.
Save.
I bit David Hudson.
Save.
I got 4X
Watch out,
flew
Newsom.
right through you, David.
There wasn't any way I could call that out. When you heard me go, is when I saw it.
I don't know.
That was kind of
I
scary.
called it out as soon as I could.
Hey, World, do I got any damage up front?
No, you're good. I saw it happen. I tried to move down for you. It looks like you did a little bit.
Check your RPMs though. Sometimes it can still hurt your engine for some reason.
Yeah, you're clear,
Neighborhood
Nick.
is open.
Sorry, David, but I was below you, man.
That was scary.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have any physical damage, but you do have like internal damage.
Somebody done took one of my spark plugs.
Yeah, David just came down, wasn't clear. He was almost clear.
He's still just sitting there. You don't think he'll try to retaliate, do you?
I think he had a perfect opportunity just then, but didn't do it.
It was his fault. I mean, I guess he could blame it on someone else, but
But
he
see
just
if
wasn't
he'll
clear.
remove his truck from the track.
He did.
10-4.
I'm keeping an eye on it.
No damage.
That's good.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Crystal 2 looks like.
He should be alright as long as he still has his quick repair.
There's
Hey,
no
We only-
quick repairs on super speedways.
Hey, James,
Yeah.
don't you have a direct drive?
Oh, 10-4.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever
Is that for the
ran
Cup Series
iRacing
too?
real check on it?
Yes.
Sir.
Just curious.
No, I haven't.
I'll send you a link to.
Minute 8 left. Third down, so I guess that
I'm
wasn't game.
just curious.
That's game.
All it does is just make the wheel move back and forth a little bit. And it
When
tells
you got
the-
no threat of a
it
passing
creates a
game,
log.
then there,
Tells
even if you have
how-
to punt it away,
I don't know how straight it is. I'm just
you're going
curious.
to punt it to about the 30.
BYU.
Yeah.
It's the same thing I use to build these sports maps or whatever, but you won't need one, dude. You run yours in linear mode or whatever it is.
The software overrides the game force feedback.
Dang.
Which one do you have?
Sim experience.
David, if you're wanting to show him
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
driver's check, you can't see all teams.
You can see the chat though.
Oh, I didn't think you could see all teams chat if you had it muted.
Hey, Webb, you got the YouTube stream pulled up?
Does that software let you?
No, I don't, but I
add
can.
in telemetry and all that other stuff too, if you want.
Yeah. Hey,
Got 10.
having your channel change doesn't mean that all teams is muted, by the way. So most people just change the channel from all teams to drivers, and you can still hear and see all team stuff.
Oh, but that's all iRacing.
Don't mind letting us
like
know what's going
automatically
on over
muted at the start of the race, so you had to
in the old
unmute it
chitty
yourself. I
chat
didn't
chat.
know
We got
if
10
you
watching
unmuted
right
it.
now.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't mute it. It just it starts you on all teams.
That is not
So
correct,
you gotta
Chris.
change the driver channel once you get in the truck.
No.
And when you change it, you're just changing the channel. You're not like actually muting it, but you can mute it if you want to.
Chris, I don't think that's correct information. I'm pretty sure that all teams default is muted because I posted a link to a patch that you have to type in to not have it do that, and I put it on Twitter.
I hear people talk about it, but it's never had that problem for me. I get in, and it's all teams, and all I do is change the channel.
That's
Change the channel,
disrespect no matter how you
put a
look
button,
at it.
you know, previous and next channel or whatever.
Well, I
Yeah,
watched the
that's all
replay, and I had
it's-
to tweet that on David
I've heard
Hudson.
people say that a lot though, but it's never muted it for me from day one.
Maybe
James David Hutton is trying to tell you that that he thinks that he was clear and you just dove it down in there, but whatever.
Yeah, he can see that.
Hey, it happened. It is what it is. Let it go.
Yeah, let's have a good end of this stage. Good luck, guys.
So we're gonna just have like a 5-lap shootout.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised when Lowe came down the pit road.
I was thinking about staying out, but I knew I'd get bum rushed. I didn't want to cause no big accidents. So.
I didn't even think about it.
Keep an eye on Honeycutt. He is blinking a little.
Go. Hey, stars off. Be ready. Green, green, green. Real nice, man. Good rhythm up there. Nice and smooth. 1 minute 20.
Oh!
Big block. Big block.
That was a clean start this time.
Low blocking.
The blocking occurred after the start-finish line, so it was a good start.
Right in turn.
We're all
Jesse,
waited.
I do have this stream pulled up now.
Yeah, we're all waited until they crossed the line, then dove down and was gonna go under, and James just like, nah, bro, it ain't like that.
It be like that sometimes.
It be like that sometimes.
David Hudson sent me a private message saying that he still doesn't understand what I mean by staying in his own lane.
If you're on the high side, stay high until start finish. Low side,
Yeah.
stay low.
I was gonna reply, but he backed out before I could.
10 foot. If he goes back and watches the stream, he gets the explanation.
That was close. I can smell the wall.
What does it smell? Paint?
It smells like concrete.
With paint?
Yeah, a little bit.
It must just be all about the line you run, because I mean, I'm wide open and they're pulling away.
It is. I'm getting burnt too.
Heck, I'm lifting.
I am a little bit too.
I had to lift a little bit on that one.
Send it. I was hoping to make Nick nervous.
Good stage win, James. That was fun.
30.5.
Looks like 2 tires wasn't the move.
Yellow. So what you got going on out there, bud?
That is the end of stage 2.
At one point.
That's a pretty ballsy block to throw on Whirl like that.
He's definitely put wilder ones on me. I ain't mad at him. I'd have done the same thing. I didn't even notice you were down there until it was too late.
Up behind.
that makes a lot of sense.
What's going on over in the chat there, Chris Webb? Anything good over in the stream chat?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but David Hudson isn't in the playoffs, is he?
No.
You talking about the start, or that last month there coming off the 4th? At the start, I wasn't even looking at the rear view.
Just some people talking about the football game.
Oh, gotcha,
and
gotcha.
who's gonna win
don't worry about
tomorrow.
the start. That was still a good block, even if you did it on accident or not.
Who you got winning?
Who cares?
I was talking
Oh,
about
the
that
race.
last one.
The race.
Never mind.
Man, that was a fun run there. The last.
Kyle Busch gonna break through and get it.
That's gonna be awesome.
You think you will?
I don't know. He's won the last
Be
2 at
interesting.
Phoenix.
Looks like we're about 10 laps short.
I think Harvick will come out and bring his Phoenix dominance
I think
back,
a little
but
bit more than 10
they
laps
haven't had the
short.
car the last couple Phoenix races, so.
What I'd like to see happen is Chase Elliott win the race, and then somehow Logano and Kyle Busch take each other out, and then what's his name, Blaney, get the 4th
This is
spot.
where having a track system comes in handy. You can
That would
see
be
how much
pretty cool. I'd
fuel
rather
you
have
put
Larson.
Five,
See Larson
4,
get it than Blaney just
3,
because he's in a Chevy.
2,
Yeah, I'll
One.
go for Chevys all day.
stop on the sign.
And I am vice versa.
I'd be happy with Blaney making it.
I used
I
to
mean,
like Larson. I just don't like him that much anymore.
Thank
Kind
you.
of lost his edge. Or not really lost his edge, but lost his craziness, I guess.
Well, I mean, trust me, I'm a Larson fan. I loved watching him drive midgets and sprint cars before he got there. But when the cars were looser and they had to drive them without those big tail fins on the back,
I believe they're
once they
called
did
giant
that
ass
this
spoilers.
year,
Oh
it,
boy,
yeah,
38.
that kind of ruined his dominance, I think.
Then again, they didn't have these last season. He didn't do too well, so I'm thinking something might have changed between 17 and 18 that kind of messed him up. That he just kind of lost a little bit of confidence.
I think Disney were
Well, that's when they went to the new Camaro too.
Time tonight, Nick, if we
That's
keep
true.
having these cautions.
Yeah, babe.
I just mean when he gets out of his car and he wins and he's like, yeah, man, we had a good car today, and I want to thank the sponsors. And you know, when he gets crashed out and is like in a million pieces and he gets out of the car, he's like, yeah, man, we had a good car today. We just had a little unfortunate incident there. I'm just like, come on, man, say something.
Not enough emotion. Yeah.
Dude, I love that about Larson. Like, I don't want every driver to be like that, but Larson's just so sincere. Like, that's what I like about
When's
Larson.
the cutoff break?
Next race, it's Michigan.
Kato, your Ethan, your fan is here.
Howdy, howdy.
Next Saturday.
And Chronic, thank you for telling everybody to hit that like button. We're up to 10. If you know anybody that likes iRacing and good old racing, have them come over here and watch the stream and hit that subscribe button, that like button, and all that good stuff.
I smashed it for the Strictly Stock Motorsports.
Mr. Webb, we do appreciate you. Now it's time for the long run, boys.
Yeah, I probably should have went to the Porta John on the back stretch after that last caution, but
Hey, that's Coker's job to find those for you.
yeah, he didn't tell me where it was.
Point, go Kato. We get the point, go Kato. Ethan, there will be a fee every time you say go Kato. That's $1.
He has a fan. Let him enjoy it.
Yeah, that's true. He said okay. I'm just playing with you, Ethan.
Super chat.
I don't think we have that enabled.
Don't even let you say anything if you only donate $1. At $2 minimum.
I'm gonna call PayPal and try to get my stuff straightened out so we can get it super chatted up.
Probably gonna need that when we do our other races, or at least when I do them.
Yeah, 10-4.
GT, your truck is making me hungry.
What truck is it?
Steak and Shake.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I pulled this one out of the back of the garage. It had some dust on it, but I figured it needed to be run.
He had to move last year's hauler and the fuel cans, everything, just to get that thing out there.
What is it with people and having white trucks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got something against white trucks, man?
Yeah, there's what, 4 or 5 in this race?
They're racist.
There's 5 in the top 5.
My truck is red, thank you very much.
And white.
What's it primarily?
Red.
White.
Alright, boss man, pace cars off. Let's do this thing.
Yep, I got caught sleeping.
Green flag.
I think a lot of people did.
I was right behind him, and I even got caught sleeping.
26, 27.
I went as soon as I seen him go.
Outside, outside. Still there. Still outside.
I probably won't fight Lawless too hard for this spot.
Still there.
It's a long run. Save your tires.
Yeah.
Fight him hard.
Plus, I'm not even in the playoffs.
Outside. Clear high, clear high.
Trying to keep that win streak alive, though.
Now I will wreck James Cato's ass.
0.99.
Good, I'll wreck
Still
GT's
there,
ass.
door. Clear low.
That's such a run on you too.
Yeah, that's. I slowed down to let him by. I didn't realize that you were gonna finagle your way in there.
That's what I do best.
Yikes.
You know,
I
in
gave you
the.
plenty of room, didn't I, Nick?
30.6.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I'd advertise that in the era of Me Too.
I'm just cruising home.
And me too's. I ain't going there.
Solid copy.
Identify as a woman for one night so I can get offended and sue you.
All these women, I'm not going to get into the politicking.
There is no way to win this conversation.
Yeah,
Yep.
don't start it with that either.
Yep. I'll stop.
All these women are amazing.
I love women.
Good enough.
Wouldn't be here without a woman.
Oh, now they'll get mad at you for objectifying them.
Yep.
Shout out to my mama. Love you. Shout out to my wife for keeping me in line.
So instead, he generalizes them.
Not your wife's job to keep you in line.
Calm down, Kato. And I do envy James Cato a bit because call him the free beer man.
Hey man, it used to be. You had no idea when I worked at Holston. You should have seen my fridge.
I don't think anytime I go to a sporting event, I'm going to get Cato to go with me so we can get free beer.
I'll probably never have another beer thrown at me again. As I live.
You drank that one I gave you, didn't you?
Yeah.
30.51.
That's right. You my boy, Blue.
So I didn't get a very long run on these tires. What were they like when you guys pitted the first time?
Fine.
Loose.
Had to lift a little bit. Coker didn't like him because I passed him. The front two were getting away from me though, so
You are past halfway.
big shock there though.
0.585.
Uh-oh. I'm not lifting.
Boy.
All right there, Brad, calm down.
I didn't hit it.
No, you didn't. I knew what you were talking about though, because I saw your exit, and I figured you'd be fine.
Not Coker, there's something wrong with your truck.
I didn't think I'd be fine, but I was like, I'm gonna.
Or you saving fuel?
He's saving fuel.
He ain't gonna be able to.
Way to call him out on his strategy though. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know he's human too?
He didn't tell me that. I just assumed that's what he's doing.
Who?
Honeycutt just called you out. He's like, "What's wrong with your truck? Why are you so slow? Are you saving fuel?"
30.836.
He didn't say it like that. Well, he said it like that. He just didn't say it like that.
He said it like
I
that,
think
but he
he
didn't
moved.
say it like that.
I think we lose too
It'd be
much
like
time.
that sometimes.
I felt like that was an accurate representation of. What part do you disagree with? Just curious.
Never mind.
All right, so
Where's the leader?
just cross the start-finish line now.
All right, thank you.
GT
You are-
put Joe in the corner right there. He can't respond.
I may have been a little sassy on the "What's wrong with your truck?"
That's kind of what I meant.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
I can make it stick right there through the middle.
Let off a little bit more. Maybe just
30.96.
right into the corner a little bit off the gas.
I will say this: I did love the JW's interpretation of when people say they would get tight under you, and basically what that means is they weren't slowing down enough.
True. That's dead on.
That's what happened. I didn't wreck you, Joe. I just got tight.
Well, everybody at the shop tomorrow at the SSMS shop. I think one of the Flying Aces might make an appearance at the shop.
Which
Oh
one?
yeah, that's right.
The
J-Dub.
office is, the office, no, I'm saying the office is down in West Virginia or the garage where you make the fast cars in Indiana.
The corporate office. Where the money for your fast car comes from.
Wouldn't have any money. Didn't have fast cars.
Well, you gotta have a fast car to make money.
Yeah, you don't really have both. You don't have money and a fast.
31.1.
Wait, whose side you
Front
on?
row.
.078.
I think Coker has some milk in the back of his truck he doesn't want to spill.
He's gonna lose too much time.
Says the one guy who has actually won a race on fuel mileage.
I got nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Isn't that the truth?
Don't you have to win a race now to advance? Since you missed the one.
No, he can still make it. Now
He would be
the
able to for you in, but
the stage points. How'd you do in the stages?
No, I only got points in the first one.
Because there's also going to be another driver that missed a playoff race too. So, and they only eliminate 2. So, if you can beat one person. Riding along in my automobile. Dun, 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 dun.
31.265.
Just hope we don't get copyrighted for that.
Now you can do covers, you just can't do originals.
Alright.
And since that was only a portion, I can claim fair use.
Alright.
Yeah, whenever I was doing the covers, I never got nailed. It was that one night that I started using the actual songs that...
31.3.
I think it's when that was the night that we, you know, had a little lubricants.
There may have been a couple.
He's like, well, we was all doing requests, so we're guilty too. Like, play this, play that.
I don't
That was
remember the
also-
request, but I remember.
Well, it might have been me requesting.
Well, that was a race that I'd gotten crashed out of too, like early on, and had nothing better to do.
31.316.
Went from race car driver to DJ.
Which I enjoy both equally. I'm not gonna lie.
Lowe's starting to pull away from Merle.
Yeah, World's got a little bit of right front damage.
1.32.
What happened?
He got into the wall.
Got tight getting off too.
I'm actually starting to reel the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place back in a little.
I wasn't gonna get you, Brandon.
We're good.
I see you coming, man. Just make the pass. I'm watching for you.
Trying different lines.
Turn him, turn him!
31.368.
I'll tell Webb to look the other way.
$20 to whoever doors GT and turn 4 on the last lap.
But only if I'm leading.
$10 if he's not leading.
Whoa! No!
Inside. Clear, clear, clear. Caution out.
Dang, I was about to hit the truck flat.
Dang it.
The road is closed.
Sorry about that, man. I just couldn't get. Well, I saw you
Check it out
spinning,
for the pace car.
and I was slowing down, and then it got a lot worse.
This
Damn.
everything.
Man, I hope I don't have
Yo.
much damage. I know
How
I
much-
got
how
at
much
least
damage,
30
Kato?
seconds.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh man.
Pit road.
Y'all wasn't gonna be able to save enough fuel anyway.
Right.
I was within 0.6.
Yeah, at this
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
but you were gonna have to keep saving, keep saving.
I can tell something aerodynamics pretty screwed up. That sucks, man.
Yeah, we had a good battle going on there.
Yeah,
Our
it was
pit
awesome.
lane's open.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna stop and tow it.
Thank
Line
you.
up behind the pace car.
I don't know if I should go ahead and fix the damage or not. It's always best to in these vehicles. A little bit of damage to slow you down so much.
What happened, Gato?
Hardly
Start
any
looking
power.
for
something
He
like that.
hit- He hit the apron and got a little loose,
Really?
and I was trying to slow down, trying to slow down,
Three,
and then he
Oh, you were
something
doing
else
the thing, man.
happened,
1.
and
You
Stop
weren't
on
in
the
the,
sign.
the killer shot. The killer
I
shot was
was
my
going to
dad.
fix it, Chris.
oh,
because
okay.
One time
I got
damaged and he
119 of
started
optional,
off
so
in this
I'm pretty
truck
much
and
done
lost
too.
focus, and I was so tight. It wasn't even fun.
I was trying to slow down, but the tires
right
just slid.
around 15 seconds, Chris, if I had to guess.
I was just gonna, once I got sideways, I was like, well, hopefully I can straighten it up and just shoot straight on the pit road from here. Yeah, I got way down on that from there.
Glad I'm 130. I'd definitely be screwed.
Man, I probably should have left the brake. Oh, Joe got into it too.
How much did you have, Chris?
Right at 12 seconds.
Yeah, it didn't look bad from here.
Oh, what was your right front at? James, well, what was your right front at?
89, 89, 89.
Oh, daggone.
Yeah, I
What
destroyed
about your
mine.
right back, or your right rear, James?
93, 93,
Go
94.
man, go, go man, go.
93, 93,
You had
95
me
on the
beat
right
the
rear.
right front, but
80,
I had
79,
you beat
80
by a
on the
mile
right front.
Right rear. I don't know how that works.
84, 81, 84 right front,
line up
90,
behind
90,
the
93 on right rear.
No,
Just
I mean,
my,
she was getting loose.
my steering a lot
so
too much.
My right front was terrible, but my right rear was amazing.
I'll take wearing down my tire to be up here.
Oh, for sure.
Man, I have the worst tendency of clipping that apron.
Matt, I'm gonna go in front of you. Tell me how bad my tail is, because I backed into the wall a little bit.
That was a good run, though.
Who was saying that? Who wants to check damage?
The spoiler's jacked up. Actually, in a good way.
Start looking for your sign.
It's actually laying
All right,
down.
this might be why I was catching up.
5,
It doesn't really
4,
help.
3, 2.
Right,
Hey,
there's
listen
some
me
big
up.
names
My
sticking
right
out of the
front.
Stop
way.
on the sign.
Was 90, 90, 90,
Daggone.
and then it just changed all my
What
numbers back to
happened now?
100.
GT was
Whoa.
not using no tires.
Who are we talking to, James?
I was just wondering what that caution was for.
We had a little
The,
calamity, and
Linda.
Go man, go,
pretty
go man,
got the
go.
apron spun.
Good
Okay.
fucking pit stop.
Huh?
Simple.
Hey Joe, how much damage you got left?
Go file. Get behind the 70.
I got it all fixed.
Gotcha. How many seconds did you
One
have?
to go. According to my sheet, you should be on the inside.
I'd still be dinged
Go
up
line
a
up
bit.
behind the 38.
What was it? You had about what? A minute?
Two in a
of
row.
damage or what?
I hate the trucks.
35 seconds.
Yeah, me and the trucks ain't getting along.
Did you get yours fixed, GT?
I did, but it's- I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you still have some front end damage, but doesn't look horrible.
It was over a minute, so I'm not optimistic.
Sure, Nick.
Yeah, especially
Have y'all
on a
been
track like
restarting
this.
in first gear?
You can. Depends on how fast you're moving when you're coming to green.
But I feel like I've just been getting blown out of the waters on restarts, and I'm normally pretty good on them.
And you just gotta be ready. You gotta be ready to go. Try to get a good jump.
Remember not to change lanes before the start-finish line. Pace cars off, be ready. Green flag.
Sleeping again.
1 minute 3.571 outside.
It was a little messy, but it's clean.
Still outside.
Nobody switched
Slow
lanes.
down, Brandon. I had you.
Still outside.
I missed fourth gear, dude.
Can't tell yet.
That's
Clear.
Yeah, I've never done that. It's crazy.
yeah. I missed third a couple
Yeah,
times.
I'm done. I'm down on power.
3, 4, 6.
I kept expecting Kato would eventually go up, 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 and I was going to drive under him, but he never did.
I was expecting my truck to stop better than it was, and just spun out.
Oh, man.
That was a good save, though, there, Coker.
God bless. That was dumb.
Outside.
I've done it too.
Still there. 30.782. Clear, clear, clear.
Feel the damage on it though. Dang it.
Sorry, Joe, I didn't mean to walk over the track like that.
You're good, man. He washed up, but I never had to change my lane. He slowed down enough.
30.787.
I know I was hurting somebody in here who wouldn't slow down.
Yeah, I was trying to get out of the throttle.
Man.
You must have hit that wall pretty hard, Matt.
I did. That was stupid.
You hit it going into the corner too, right?
30.821.
Yeah, it doesn't look horrible, Matt, but definitely enough to slow you down.
Well, I just noticed I've got this damage and I'm driving away from him, so.
I can't quite get out of the corners like I want to.
Tell you what's frustrating to me is there was a time when I would have said I was good at accident avoidance, and it's been 2 in the last 3 races.
Mine tend to come and go. Like some weeks I can dodge everything, and the next week I get caught up in everything.
Oh, he's gonna hit the wall.
Hit the wall. Calls a caution.
Who was that?
Honeycoat, I think.
Oh.
He's got a bet going though. No caution.
I mean, you should go back and watch the stream. I saw that one coming a mile away.
31.046. Nice smooth. 20 laps to go.
This is the point in the run my truck falls away from me.
Oh yeah. He missed the apex right on entry.
Apparently he didn't realize it though, because he stayed in it gung-ho until the wall.
Yep, sure did. He's got some heavy damage too. He's going to be slow.
No, who are the last 2? Who are the bottom 2 in points?
Right now it's Coker and I believe Papacato.
Okay.
I think. That's just off memory.
I'm guessing you're gonna want the bottom lane, James?
Yes, sir. Two of them right behind him, too. Just so you know.
Wreck him.
Thank you, Ryan.
I'm good, but I'm good.
31.553.
Lost all my momentum. I caught the lap car at the wrong time.
Outside. Clear. .527.
I can get to Richard, I just can't get enough of a run to get around him.
31.586.
I'll stay on the track because I guess if somebody else wrecks out, I can gain spots, but I'm slower than everyone in front of me.
675.
Every once in a while, I'll gain a little bit on you and Richard, but I think that's just when you two get racing.
Yeah, and you and Coker are about the same speed.
Yeah, I'll gain a 10th, he'll gain a 10th.
31.62.
How many laps to go? 10. Okay.
11.
Oh, whatever. Just said 90, so I assume 10.
Well, you gotta count 90 though.
Yeah. I can make it, so it doesn't matter. Lawless catching low.
31.697. 10 more laps, man. 10 more. Get digging.
Yeah, that lap he did.
He's right on him, too.
Yeah,
Dang.
it'd be a good race.
Lawless hasn't won in the series yet, I think. As far as I know.
I like racing with Lawless because he's one of those guys you can count on to race around, and and he's pretty good too. So if I ever, whenever I beat him, I consider it.
Makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that? Oh, that was low. Oh no.
There, bud. You'll get him.
He had a bad week last week too. This could be bad.
I don't think it'd be enough to knock him out though. He was leading the points even after last week, I think.
Are you there, Webb?
Yeah, that's true. He built up so many daggone bonus points that. But it wasn't as many as you would have thought because the wins were spread out.
Same thing I did, didn't you?
What happened?
We don't know yet.
Chris Webb, you got a copy?
Sure do.
What happened up there with low?
Looking at it right now. Hang on 1 second.
10-4.
What lane you gonna want, Brandon? Low lane?
31.913.
Top.
Me go to the top?
Dang it.
Bottom.
Low lost it all on his own. Hit the apron on the exit of 4. 2.
Daggone. That surprises me.
Yeah, he just barely caught the apron.
Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, you're alright.
The right front wore out, buddy.
31.888. 5 to go this time.
Edward Cato's gonna have a good race though. Looks like he's gonna get 4th. Damn. I got serious carpal tunnel.
31.964.
This breaks my heart, man. I could have won this thing.
Oh, dang. Or were you? No, yeah, you were running.
I was like 3rd, but I was hanging with. I was 4th actually. Cato was.
Right in front of you. You were
Yeah.
catching him too.
Yeah, I was running him down. Actually, I take that back. I was 5th, I think.
Thank you.
Yep.
But it looks like Whirls got the damage, or well, I guess he fixed that, but
Did he get in front of walls?
Where you want me?
no. So I'm saying he's just 1.6 seconds back, and that hadn't happened all race.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's Nick behind Chris. Okay, I saw Nick in front of a white car. I thought he got around Wallace there for a second. Wallace just got away.
And I'm chasing down Richard. I'm just going to run out of laps.
White flag. $31.925.
Woo! I did too, Chris.
Well, that lap he got me by 2/10.
Wow.
Great win, Brandon. Great win. You kicked so much ass tonight, man. Good job.
Oh.
Alright,
Stay up there.
Go low, everybody behind me. Go low. I think I lost it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fight that one out better, but
P6, that was a
Great
hard
job, Brandon.
P6. But Brandon Lawless comes out with the first career victory for Strictly Stock Motorsports. Great win, man.
I didn't hear you key up. Are you trying to say something to him?
No, I was talking to the stream.
Okay.
Thanks, man. Good racing, cool.
Go.
Hey, Brandon Lawless, congratulations on your first career win with the Strictly Stock Motorsports. Great win, man. Hard-fought race. And congratulations once again, man. Great win.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all for putting us on, too. Thanks.
hey, you guys want to race again? I'll host an Atlanta one, truck race.
I'm in.
Well, I'm in.
Lawless is pumped already. He's ready to go. Good job, Lawless.
Good win, Brandon Lawless.
He's in the
I'll be
play.
there.
He was in the playoffs, right?
Everyone
Lawless?
check the Discord. Check the, what's it called, Discord, Strictly Stock.
Don't
Oh, you
forget
want to
to,
get
Can I
Honey
get
Cut
the,
too?
yeah.
Yeah.
Discord link?
Yeah, I'll make sure I put it on here. Give me a second. Also, Brandon Lawless, congratulations for moving on to the round of 10.
And you'll get 5 bonus points.
Thanks, sir.
Or
It'll be
playoff
interesting
points.
to see how the points play out now because Edward
That was a
Cato
good
got up
job.
to fourth.
Good race. Enjoyed that.
Yeah, Papa
Hey,
Cato
Lawless,
had a
before you
hell of
blow
a
it
run.
up, go to the backstretch. Give the campers
not looking
a
good for
show
Coker.
Burnout.
Anyway, I guess we'll shut down the stream at this point. Anybody got any closing words?
No, it's
Good
the
race.
last couple of weeks has been some good racing, and let's keep it up. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Thank you for GT for putting this thing out there on the old interwebs.
I just need to always remember to redo the title because I've been a little late on those lately. Anyway, for all of us at Strictly Stock Motorsports,
Chris Worrell, do not reset your car. I repeat,
Have a
Chris
good
Worrell, do not reset your
Good
car.
night, guys.